The reason hard work feels impossible has almost nothing to do with discipline. It's because you've trained yourself to think effort is temporary, like a phase you survive until life finally starts. You've got the plan already. The saved workout split, the unfinished book on your nightstand with the receipt still stuck inside it, and every night around 11 p.m. you make the same deal with yourself again. Tomorrow, I'll do it properly. Yeah, I used to think that was normal too. Turns out it's the whole problem. Because the real issue isn't laziness, it's identity. And I know that sounds like self-help garbage at first. I would have rolled my eyes too. But what changed everything for me wasn't learning how to work harder. It was realizing my brain kept asking one question underneath every decision. Is this something a person like me does? That question quietly controls almost everything. Whether you finish things, whether you disappear halfway through another routine, whether you keep promises to yourself privately. And there's a psychological reason for that, a real one. It explains why some people burn out constantly while others seem naturally consistent. I'll get there in a second. But first, notice something weird. People don't struggle equally against the same behavior. Someone who's trying to quit smoking fights differently than someone who says, "I don't smoke." One person is resisting temptation, the other person's identity already changed. Same habit, different brain. And honestly, this irritated me when I first realized it, because I spent years thinking disciplined people were just mentally stronger. They're not. Most of them simply stopped negotiating with themselves all day. That's it. Roy Baumeister's studies on willpower showed that self-control works like a limited resource. The more decisions and resistance you burn through, the worse your performance gets afterward. Which explains why forcing yourself eventually backfires. Your brain gets tired of arguing. Actually, wait, I want to back up for a second. Because I used to think this was about productivity. It isn't. It's about self-trust. Every time you repeatedly say you'll do something and don't, your brain updates the identity, quietly. It collects evidence. And eventually, you stop seeing yourself as someone who follows through. You become someone who tries. That word ruins people. I'm trying to wake up earlier. I'm trying to get disciplined. Nobody says they're trying to check their phone every morning. Identity removes negotiation. And this next part changed everything for me. Most people think identity comes first. Wrong. Your actions build identity, not the other way around. Your brain watches repeated behavior and forms a story around it, which means tiny actions matter more than giant emotional bursts. That's why people keep failing after those dramatic new life moments. The emotion fades. The old identity returns, because it was never replaced, only interrupted. This is the part that made hard work easier for me. Effort stopped feeling like punishment and started feeling like evidence. Evidence of who I already was becoming. That changes everything. Missing one workout no longer means I'm failing again. It means you're temporarily acting out of character. Same mistake, different identity. And once your brain starts protecting identity instead of chasing motivation, resistance drops hard. Not perfectly. I still procrastinate sometimes. I still open YouTube pretending I'm taking a quick break, then suddenly I'm watching some guy restore a 1987 motorcycle in silence for 20 minutes. Human brains are weird, but recovery happens faster now because I don't spiral into that old identity anymore, the lazy one. The inconsistent one, the version of me that always needed a fresh start every Monday. And honestly, I think this is the part nobody talks about enough. Identity gets built privately, not publicly, during tiny decisions nobody sees. The workout you almost skipped, the uncomfortable task you kept avoiding, the promise you kept even when nobody would have known otherwise. Your brain notices all of it, every negotiation, every excuse, every follow-through too. I remember being on a treadmill once, bargaining myself down from 30 minutes to 20, then 10, then 5, and I caught myself thinking, who am I becoming when nobody's watching these negotiations? That question stayed with me longer than the workout did, because eventually, hard work stops feeling heroic. It just feels normal, like brushing your teeth, like locking your door before bed. And the uncomfortable part? Your current life probably already reflects the identity you've been rehearsing privately.